I welcome you all in another session for the tenses class. In previous video we have learned about simple present tense, present continuous tense and present perfect tense. Now in this video you are going to learn about the past tense. So we are going to learn the three types of past tense: simple past, then past continuous tense and then past perfect tense. So let us start. As you know, in previous video we have learned about the tenses, and the tense that we have already done, that was present tense. Now today in this video we are going to learn about past tense. So past tense, that means yesterday, or we can say in past tense we talk about the work which is done, the work which is already complete. So here there are three sentences, just have a look on it. I completed my work. So I completed. So what is at the end? Ed. So this is the past tense form of word complete. Number 2, when you came. When you came, I was completing my work. So here the verb is was completing. Number 3, I have completed my work. So what is the difference in all these three sentences? They all talk about the completion of the work, but because of the tense, the meaning is different. Now let us talk about the first sentence, I completed my work. This talk about simple past tense, and in simple past tense we always use second form of the verb. So here the verb is complete, and what is the past tense form of the word complete? Completed. So it shows that when there is a second form of the verb, it is simple past tense. Now come to the next sentence. When you came, that means jab tum aaye, that means that is also over. When you came, so this is the second form of the verb come. I was at that moment, when you came or when you enter my room, what I was doing. So again the work was in the progress but not in present, in past. So I was completing my work. As we know that in continuous form we always use, with the base form of the verb we add ing, and here in present past continuous tense we use was and were as helping verb. So that also I will tell you that where to use was and where to use were. Now here come to the next sentence, I have completed my work. So it shows that right now the work has completed. अभी हमारा काम खत्म हुआ है. So the work is completed in the past, but the effect is in the present. So just because of the change in the verbs, the meaning of the sentence differs. The sentence talks about the completion of the work, but in all the sentences or they tells us about the different tense. The first one, that means the work is over. Second one, that means when the person came to your room, at that moment you were doing that work. And number 3, it shows that work has just completed. Right now work is over, but not too much time has passed. Now let us talk about the helping verbs which are used in the past continuous tense, because in simple past tense we only use second form of the verb, but in past continuous tense we use helping verbs was and were. And in present continuous tense, which helping verbs do we use? Yes, that is am and are. But in past continuous tense we use was or were. So this is the helping verbs about past continuous tense. So if your subject is you, Subject, that means the person about what we are talking, or we can say it the subject, either it can be a noun or it can be a pronoun. So if your subject is you, we, they, or any plurals, that means more than one person or things, then we use were, and with the base form of the verb, that means the first form of the verb plus ing. Then if your subject is I, he, she, it, or any singular, that means either one person or any one thing or one animal, then we use was. And again, as you know that in continuous form, whether it is present, past or future, we always use the base form, or we can say the first form of the verb. So base form plus ing. So these are the helping verbs that we use in past continuous tense. And in simple past tense, we only use second form of the verb. Now, in the next, we will talk about the helping verbs which are used in past perfect tense. Now, let us talk about the helping verbs of past perfect tense. So, in past perfect tense, we use had plus third form of the verb. So, whether your subject is I, we, you, they, or any plural, or he, she, it, or any singular, we will use had, and with the had, we will use third form of the verb. And this is also known as past participle. Suppose in the previous video, we have learned that complete, completed, come, came, then come, go, went, gone. These are some examples of the past participle form of the verb. Complete, completed, come, came, come. So past participle form will be come only, and the verb go, went, and gone. So this is the third form of the verb gone. So if you have to speak about the completion of the work, you can say I had completed my work. He had come. She had gone. So this is the sentence structure, that subject, it can be a noun or pronoun, plus had and plus third form of the verb. So this is all about the past perfect tense, and it talks about the statements which we just completed in the past, but still the result can be seen, or it is effective.